Hi everybody and welcome to episode 13 where we are playing Fortresscraft hard mode 64-bit and we are in survival. Now as you can see in the last episode we made it so now that we have got constant power running to and from our ore. Okay, so we can always now see that we are going to be making stuff, providing power, and the next thing is to do, we need to have a look at what these lenses are when we can find them. Okay, now I'm just going to have a look at the research and see what we got, see if we've got anything new. No, so we still only got the manufacturing plant and the macerator. Okay, so the manufacturing plant I'm not really too fussed of at the moment because we don't need it. And the macerator, well, we can do that a little bit later. So what were we going to be doing this time? I believe we was going to work on upgrading our drill bits. So he's going to go from the basic drill and he's going to go to the enhanced drill. Now obviously you can see iron, copper is going to take a bit of a while, but those are the next three that we're going to be doing, because once we've got that going it means we can really start focusing on the next part, which is going to be mass storage, because we do need mass storage and we're going to need conveyor belts. It's, look at this one, this one's full. Is this one full or is it out of ore? No, out of ore on that. So what we're going to be doing is, because we've got now got the use of our lasers and we are using the smeltery, we will be making connections to the bits and pieces that we need. So you can see that we're going to be connecting a power HUD here, so we can hit a laser onto this so we can get rid of these two. But for the time being we are still going to go and use the old coal system. Okay, so we can put in 50 in, put in 100 units there. That will keep that going happily and cheerfully. So to get that going, we're going to need another laser, we're going to need another one of those, so there's a bit of work to do. So let's crack on. So let's see what is the easiest thing to do first. So looking at the power storage, 2 lithium bars and a couple of copper bars. So before we go anywhere, we are going to go and have a look around, make sure we've got our bars emptied, and I don't think we have. Ooh, why are we dark here? Why are we so dark here? We need to lighten this up a little bit, don't we? Okay, so are we out of coal on this one? No, we're full. We're full. Okay, we are full of copper. So that's absolutely fantastic, because that means we are doing extremely well here. Okay. Now again, we're going to be using lasers to come down here, light up the way and say where are we, what are we doing, all that nice stuff. And we're going to be building a power plant And how are we doing on this one? Oh, we've only got 66 iron here. Okay, so I know we're going to need a lot more iron, so I'm just going to mine this out a little bit. Remembering to put your laser on the top so it hits the next one down instead of getting stone. Okay, so we're still getting a lot of ore here, as you can see. And we're not going to go to the lithium because we haven't got lithium going yet. But obviously we now do need to start thinking about lithium because of just the bits and pieces that we've got to do. We've got to think now, where are we going to put our power plant? Because, you know, do we want it on the surface? Do we want it underground? What are the mobs going to be like? All this sort of stuff. So, now that we have got a lot of ore coming in, and we're going to... we got iron. Yeah, I think we've got iron. Okay, so if we just move these in the right places, and it's copper, that's iron, that's copper. Okay, so you can see that we are now starting to build up little bits of stuff for our bits and pieces on the old ore and everything. So we're going to let those go because that is always giving power. As I said, you can know when it's working because it will give you the pulse. Okay, and obviously these actually now get better because we can put lenses in. Don't know how to research the lenses yet. We've not got to that point. I'm gonna see if there's anything in manufacturing. I don't think there is. No. We do need de-storage and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we are going to do the basic thing. We've got that one going out, we've got that 8, yeah. Okay, so we've got tin, we've got the copper. So what's the first thing to do? Let's work on the iron drill head, because the iron drill head is the most important one to get going. And we need 15 iron bars, so we've got 6. So we need to go and drill some more. Now I think, and I'm not sure, and I'm going to test this, that we've found a way so we don't break our legs when we're doing a lot of jumping down. Now this may or may not work. I tested it on my other world. Now if you jump down directly onto a lift, which I missed because I hit some blocks, so we will go and test it again once I've cleared all the blocks out. That's why I say you need your mine shaft nice and clear. Okay. Is that if you jump down onto a lift, and I'm hoping that this is going to work, you don't break your legs. And if you don't break your legs when you jump down onto a lift, we don't have to have an up and down. So the devs might have to fix that bug. So as you can see, the lift has gone all the way down near enough. I think that stops. So let's test it. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. Okay, so here we go. And you can see you don't break your legs when you fall onto a lift. Okay. So just to prove it, we're going to do it again. But this time I'm going to go and get some fuel. And I think the devs are going to scream at me when they find out that you don't take full damage when you fall down a mine shaft because you land on a lift. And they're going to fix it, I think. So, we might have solved a quick way of getting up and down the lift without having to use two lifts. Okay, so let's go and get our energy going. Take the key from there. Now I presume that this is still going nicely because it doesn't seem to be doing much. I think we've got it all done. Have we got any more iron to do? We have, but we're gonna swing over and do copper. Okay. So again, we're going to go in our lift room. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to do the maximum height, which is 64 blocks. Yeah. Okay, so this is our 64. See, that is the normal one that we would take. We are now going to go down here again. And we did not get no full damage. So there's proof. To stop you getting full damage, jump down onto a working lift and you won't break your legs. So devs, you need to fix it again. So we're going to mine some more iron because we need some more iron. Take this away. We're going to go up our stairs because I feel like using stairs this episode and not the lift. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Okay. So here we go. We can drain this because our lasers will go into work. What have we got? 48 there. See, so let's see, what do we need for the next basic drill motor? I think we've got nearly all the copper bars anyway. Yeah, so that's just one more copper bar, so then we'll do the iron. Okay, no, we don't want copper, we want iron. Okay, so let's just check. Okay, so we only need 2 more copper bars and we need 24 iron bars. So I was looking at the basic one, I wasn't looking at the right one. So we're actually going for this one, so we need, yes, we need quite a bit more iron. So we're going to go and work on that one today. So obviously we're now going to cheat all the way and go, yay! And look, I broke my legs. Isn't that annoying? Ugh. But they're not broken because I'm running. Okay, so we're going to take this, which is only 8. So it's a 50-50 probability that you will break your legs or you won't break your legs when you go and jump down the mine shaft. But hey, it's great fun to find the bugs in the game. No, you are not going to get hypothermia on me. You can get lost on that. Now I have noticed that this iron is actually melting very, very quickly. Okay. We're halfway to the enhanced because we've got 14 and we need 28. We'll take the lift down just because we built it. I don't want to spin around in a circle. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Now will we get stuck this time? And yeah, look, we got stuck again, so we got to jump. Right, where are we going? No, not that way. This way. We are going to get some energy down here so we can mine a lot longer. Measly amounts of iron that we're getting. It's just so wrong that it takes so long to do anything. Ooh. Okay. Really want to try and get this iron drill doing today. Now guys, if you can hear a baby crying, it's because I've had new neighbours move in and they have a little baby with them, so I do apologise for that, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Let's go up the lift. Okay. We shoot this right. We should. 50 bars. This is taking a lot longer this time. That's 17. So we need 7 more bars. Quick it goes when it's full. So yeah, we should be alright. We should get it done by this episode. We're only picking about 30-40 at a time. 10 there. So a couple of more boring runs like this and we should be basically okay. When we go this slow lift, there is actually a way that you can make it so your lifts are always fully charged, and obviously we will insert that as we go along through the program, because we will want to do that because we don't want to keep going slow all the time. And if we set it up right, we can do a never-ending power supply from one solar array. Because I do have an idea for that, and it's quite nice to do it. It'll be a nice achievement to do it if we can. Okay, so that's 3. How many more do we need? Whoops. Okay, so we need 4 more. So we need 1 more batch of iron. Hopefully our copper has by then done its job, and we have got the amount of copper that we need. Okay, we seem to be stuck again. Okay, so this is really annoying. Okay, because look, we can't do anything again. I'm definitely gonna have to report this as a bug. We don't want to have to keep doing that all the time. Okay, now due to the fact that this is the last bit of iron that we're going to be using, I am actually going to take the drill head from the iron, and we're going to take that as well. I'm not going to use the lift this time because I don't think it's got enough energy in it. I don't want to be going slow. I'll be like Mr. Speedy Gonzalez today. Okay, so there's our iron. I think, yeah, we just need one more. I'll leave that to go. We now want to go and get our copper. As you can see, we've got 88 units of copper here, which is very nice. And obviously, you know why we're doing the iron one first, because when we need to make the other two for the copper and the tin, we won't have to wait so long, due to the fact that the copper and tin ones aren't so much required. Now then, let's see, where are we? We're here, aren't we? Okay, so we've got the iron. We're going to put in the copper. I think that's what we need. Okay, so yeah, we're just waiting for 2 bars of copper, and then we've got the enhanced drill motor, which is up to 400% faster than the, well, it's 200% faster than the basic ore, because we do need another ore extractor, which is going to start being for the lithium. Okay, so we've got 2 iron, 1 copper there. Okay, so we've got our 2 copper. So this is where we make the more efficient enhanced drill, and what we're going to show you now is this is the one that we want eventually, which is the magmatic drill motor, but obviously for now we won't need that. This is the one that I found was the most economical out of all the drill heads, because as soon as you went to fusion and antimatter, the production for the T1 conveyor belt and the T2 conveyor belt was just not fast enough to keep up with the fusion and the antimatter. They are like real end game drill heads, and to be honest, it's not what I would use until we have a decent T2 oh god, what is it, conveyor belt system, because we can't clog up. The way to get everything running nice and smoothly is to make sure nothing clogs up. Now when you first do it, you've only got 1 or 2 ores coming in, that's fine, that's not a problem, okay? When you've got all of them coming in, it does become a problem when you start getting bottlenecks and you have to sort them out. So what we're going to be doing now is, you can see the standard cutter head is 100%. So now we've got the enhanced drill head, but what you need to do, if you can see it on the screen, right, is the power per second for using this standard ore extractor is 0.5. Okay, so as soon as we put in the next drill head, you're now seeing that's doing 4 times the speed. Yeah, so you're now getting 8 ore per minute, but the power has also increased to 2 power per second. Okay, so this is now where we've got to start saying, right, okay, we've not got a lot of coal ore in there. You can visually see that it's going around quicker. We've already got 14 ore in there. Okay, so you can see that it takes about, how long is it taking us to do? I think it's every 20 seconds. No, every 30 seconds we are getting 4 units of ore. Okay, so that is 8 per minute. Now this is where it's going to come in handy for us, because we're going to start saying, right, okay, we don't need to worry so much about the iron. We can get the copper going, we can get the other heads going, and we can start, right, okay, this is going to be really nice for us. So hopefully when we come back in a couple of minutes, because I'm going to mine some more iron out of here, yeah, we should come back to a full box of iron, or even 3/4 full. I will be happy with. Okay, again, look, we've got 8 already, so we're doing fairly well on that. So as you know, we're going to be working on the lithium, because we're going to be working on our power supply structure now, because we've got to the point of we actually need the power supply structure. We are going to be taking coal back with us because of the power required. So we've got the copper bars. Okay, we've got not enough copper. I'm going to put in iron, because that will give us 6. Okay, so again, we're going to look at the drill head, not the basic one, the enhanced one. So tin only needs 1 batch, copper is 2 batches, and iron is 4 batches. So it's still one of those where we still don't have a lot of stuff ongoing, and it's still a lot of boring legwork and everything, but to be honest, it's getting to the point now where we don't need to worry about it, to be honest. Now I'm taking some of this out because we need to go and put it in the iron. How are we doing on this? So you can see total power transmitted is 7,150. Fire constantly, yeah, it's working okay. But we need to put one here to get the tin going all the time. I'd like to get one down the iron, but we've got to wait for the bits and pieces. Now we was also going to be working on the auto excavator, but I think we need to get in our power supply structure before we do that. But we will get there, because if it can do these vertical shafts, then we can go down 64 and we can get quite a nice section of it going down here and make this section totally and utterly bigger. Now this is the first time that we've come back. You can see we've already got one trip, we've got 24 already, so you can see how much it is improved. Okay, so we're going to empty this, we're going to empty this. So you can see it's been a real benefit to us, because we're not going to be making so many trips down all the time, but we are going to be making constant trips up and down until we get at least the tin and the iron done, because that's going to then be the bits and pieces for us to do, because we can just keep going, make things quicker and faster, and you know, it all helps, it all works. No, that's copper. I didn't want copper. Put iron in, please. Iron in, yes, okay. Right. So let's see how we are doing. Six there. So let's just have a look. Power storage block. Lithium copper. Now we don't need those. We do need the ore extractor, which is 15. So how many have we got this time? Again, we got 24. Don't forget, if you stand there and right click, you can get a block out at a time, which is not very economical, but it can be done, just in case you wanted to know how to do it. go downstairs for once. Let's go and check in on our copper. Oh, 54, we'll take the copper. Take the lift back up. Okay, so again we're halfway. Oh, I'm overheating. Oh, damn, didn't realise. Okay. Well, I think that's near enough it for this episode, guys. I know it's been boring because we've only done the enhanced drill motor, but we do need them because before we can do the auto excavator, we do need quite a few little bits and pieces. Now, the servo motor, oh well, that's not too bad. That's copper, so we've got copper. I'm looking at this servo motor copper wire. I'm just wondering. Now, I always like to wonder. I'll tell you what, we'll end the episode here, and next episode, instead of making the enhanced drill motors, okay, because it will give us some time to do, we will make the auto excavator, because that's more copper than anything else. So we'll do that in episode, I believe it's going to be episode 14. So yeah, that's what we're going to work to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to automate so I can see what I need next, okay? And we'll have a look, see what it does, okay? So thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you're all enjoying it still. I know it's a little bit dull and boring when we have to just make bits and pieces, but we are going quicker now, and we have got our lasers and our power going and all sorts of nice goodies. So keep following, keep watching, keep donating, keep watching the forum boards, keep watching the updates. This is HMK signing off. Have fun, stay safe, until next time, bye for now.